Why is everything a bit more small? I thought binoculars is meant to make
It's the other way around, buddy.
Oh, whoops.
Good job. This milkshake is really good, by the way.
Oh, it's quite difficult when you know he's going really fast around the place. But if I see any sort of red mist or some, shadow moving about really quickly, I think we know who it is.
I mean, they could just be camping out somewhere.
Camping out? Like in a tent? But how? What?
Or you could just have the powers of summoning tents.
But how?
So I thought it was funny, goodness gracious. But then again, he is an illusionist, so maybe he can make tents, but you know, it would trick your mind and all that lot. Because he can make the red mist, apparently, whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm really curious how he managed to do that.
Well, I mean,
What?
kinda sounds like blood magic.
Excuse me? What?
Well, look, listen, I know it sounds a bit gross, but listen, it's part of the biological system, which everybody has. So, it's just how it works, because that is how we're built. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that it kinda is similar to nitrogen and oxygen. Whilst blood isn't part of the elemental spectrum, it does have something to do with nitrogen, because nitrogen is how people, get to have oxygen, because it can help people breathe and all that lot. So, what if he used his illusionist magic, I suppose, and then his blood magic, which I guess can be enforced by some sort of psychic energy to bend the ideology of how elements would like to work, given how it's been built from our very world. Essentially like twisting logic to its own will, as magic usually works. So what he's trying to do is use nitrogen and oxygen, combining with his blood magic and illusionist, plus with a little bit of, some sort of, hallucinogenic magic as well. Even though I think, illusions and hallucinogenic stuff are pretty much one and the same. But let's just say that he had to amp that up with that, because I suppose that's how Marcus saw... Well, and then again, thinking about it, Marcus was acting a bit too aggressive, so it could have been some sort of emotional manipulation-like magic as well, so it could make him a bit more angry. That or the hallucinogenic illusions could have been that strong. That's my theory, anyways.
What? It's like algebra all over again.
Guys, I may have a clue as to where he is!
Oh, excellent, Aurora! You're awesome!
Oh, great. Well, I just spilled off about my theory and all your...
Look, Felix, I was listening to what you were saying, but can you please make it a bit more simplistic and easy for me to understand? Because I'm in, 8th grade. I mean, I can understand some difficult scientist stuff, but I need to have a bit more time getting my grades up, okay?
Okay, you know what? That's fair enough. I understand. So, look, what I'm basically trying to say is that he may be using some sort of unique magic, or, combining magic from our sort of thing by using different types of elemental systems, even though blood
Felix,
isn't
you're
an
making it
element, like
complex
you
for
said.
me again!
Oh, okay, I understand. Let's just go and meet up with Alora.
Yeah, I need a bit of a head massage.
Oh, really? I didn't mean to do that. I do this. I keep on doing this consistently with the friends I have, every time I just want to explain
That's alright. You were just really excited about the theory you crafted. And that's okay to be passionate about something you made.
Alright guys, I have a clue! You see over
Laura,
there,
can you make it a bit more simplistic for me to understand? Because I have a bit of a...
Don't worry, it's not gonna be that complex, Klonoa.
that's
I
good.
discovered that this individual may be made out of magic himself.
Wait, what?
What I mean by that is that he's literally conjured up by magic. I don't know whether he was created by something or is just, born out of that said magic, which is very strange, honestly, considering the fact it would take a lot of effort to make someone out of pure magic, besides the whole cloning thing. But other than that, that has to do with scientific stuff and magic. But in this case, it's literally just pure magic.
Oh my goodness, you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of those history novels that Julius made. He mentioned something about a magic man. think it was volume 3. Like, volume 3, and there was, like, a chapter where he had the face of being made out of pure magic. And essentially, like, the individual that made him out of pure magic, had more of the, action movie-like elements. Like, instead of, like, the, elemental platonic table, he added more, like, fire, wind, water type of magic. Where it was made as, like, a weapon to face against Julius and all that lot. And, in turn, well, it just kind of was, what was it?
And then caused to scare the horses, which in
Yeah.
turn caused the horse rebellion to happen.
Yeah,
That from
explains
page
that then.
755 of Julius's great novel.
Yeah. Goodness me, I really need to read that again. It's such a good read. Such a good read.
Oh, well, very happy to hear that you two really like novels and books like that as well. It's a bit of a long read, but it is really interesting.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Oh yeah, the tomato shadow.
Yep, what?
Wow, you giving him a cool nickname? Oh, come on.
Now let's be careful this time. We know his tactics and we know he likes to ambush people and use some sort of old magic. So let's all be careful.
Oh, watch out! Electric field! Wait, what?
Okay. I had to be careful doing that. My body gets a bit tingly when doing that.
Oh, electric neurons! And if you rub your hands really fast, you can make electricity come out. Oh, okay, that's how... Okay, so the body can naturally generate electricity. That's how you can be able to do it in a magic form. Okay.
Yeah, you got that one, Klonoa. That's good. Alrighty, now.
Alright, I have a bit of an idea. So, like you said, the red mist causes people to have a bit of hallucinations. I have an idea. I'll go in there, you stay in the ring where you're safe, and...
Yeah, but you see what it did to Marcus. Klonoa, I don't want you to go in there and get yourself in trouble.
Yeah, but Laura, we're in an activity center, and I can literally go and get a bunch of other individuals in here to come and help us. Because, I think that's what Klonoa is trying to get at. I'm here as backup to also go out and call for other backups to go and help you.
Exactly. So trust me on this, okay? I'm starting to understand what the red mist specifically does to individuals. Well, I know it creates
A glass of water there?
hallucinations, but still,
Okay.
I get the feeling I know what type of hallucinations it's trying to muster, so I know what it could be. And you're also there to help as well. Like you said, you could give him a good electric shock.
Still, Alright, I'll trust you on this, Klonoa, but please be very, very careful.
I'll make sure. I will make sure. Alright. Alright.
I still find it a bit odd I could be able to see my
Oh,
surroundings.
that's great! Alright, let's go and save the day! This is going to be great!
But what are you doing?
I'm just trying to make him underestimate me. If I'd be overly optimistic, then he would think that I'd be there for the catching. Well, we catch him! Wahoo!
Oh, I don't think you should be saying that out loud if that's the case.
Oh, whoops!
Klonoa?
Klonoa? Hi, Lola.
What's going on? Oh, wait, oh no. Yeah, Klonoa, should I?
No, it's okay. It's alright. I'm still...
Okay, alright, okay.
I'm getting the effects, but I still am doing fine. Hello, Lola. It's been a bit, hasn't it?
Yes. And now you've been hiding me for someone
Oh,
else.
I know I've told you that I need to go into other dreams and save other worlds. It's just what I have to do. I understand you really care about me, and I do for you as well, but, I have to do this because I need to save worlds. I have to save millions to billions of people on a daily. You have to understand that, right?
I do, but what I don't understand is why you have
Lola, I know you're not this selfish. I understand that you miss me, but this is a bit ridiculous. I mean, come on now. What would the High Priestess say about this? You would understand that I need to do this for the betterment of everyone.
This is not about protecting everyone. I understand you have to do that, but what I don't understand is why you're chasing me with that spider.
Wait, what?
How could you? He's a monstrous parasite. Did you like her more than me? I thought we had something. But I see that you're trying to hurt me in ways I couldn't have imagined. How cool are you? I thought you were my friend. I thought you were my Klonoa, my hero.
Okay, look. tomato shadow, I guess. But you yourself need to understand that I'm a dream traveler. I go through so many different worlds. So, I do have a bit of other girlfriends. Obviously, it's them having more of a crush on me than the other way around, but you understand what I'm trying to get at. So this is just... Look, Lola will understand, especially given the fact that I go through a system restart every time I go through dream travels. I do remember everything, but it takes a while because that's just part of the course of being a dream traveler, I guess. I don't know, it's still kind of mysterious to me, given the fact that the big bulb lights, which is my boss, I suppose, keeps on being all cryptic and mysterious about things. But what I'm trying to say is that I do have a bunch of other girlfriends, but Lola's the one I deeply love so much, and I would not withstand you using an illusion of her to try to manipulate my feelings. Wait a minute, it's not fears, so it isn't nightmares, but you're using people's dreams against them. That's what you're doing! And so that may explain why Julius has a law against dreams. It's because of people like you!
Congratulations on order.
Thank you?
I understood that you were impressive, but this has clearly shown me
Excuse me?
my patience is... Why are you so difficult? Why are you so frustratingly... There I go. I am starting to get under my own skin by my own incompetence. I should be...
Are you alright, mister? You sound afraid. If you don't mind me saying.
Careful of what I'm trying to do. But the fact that you keep on being so unbelievably optimistic to all your friends is making it very difficult to manipulate them. I will admit I have been watching over your progress, seeing what you're capable of and calculating, and yet it's completely obvious to me that you're just an innocent child. And I am unable to predict such blind optimism and laid-back personality that it could be a bit unpredictable. So I have to resort to stuff like this, but it turns out that you are still strong.
I'm sorry. Look, I may have annoyed you by me shouting at you, and I understand that, but now you talking to me has given me a bit of a bigger picture. But you're a good guy. You just need some people to talk to. Yeah, I know this is a bit out of the blue of me saying this, but I want you to understand that I have met a lot of people during my dream travels, and you sound more troubled than you are evil, if you know what I mean.
What?
Well, it's just 'cause, I tend to help a lot of people. I want them to be redeemed and to be happy and to make others happy. And, fixing up the mistakes they made, and then, it can give them a new, thing to do to make others happy. As simple as that. Life doesn't need to be unnecessarily complicated with your own ego.
It's not my ego.
Are you certain about that? Because...
I am weak, but I am efficient. You know why I said that? I'll be honest with you, I'm scared of you. I understand how you work. You said it yourself that you save millions to billions of people on a daily basis through your travels. You are an adorable, fluffy individual that loves to make new friends and to help everybody as best you can. That in itself is very commendable. But what your stance is as a dream traveler is fearful. Knowing what you could do so easily makes me feel fear. My fears are getting a hold of me. I try to act so cordial with you In our first encounter, I did really well, but you can already guess the reason why I had to run, because I knew that you would have bested me in that encounter. And hearing that your friend has the power of electricity on his side, it brings me even more fear, considering the fact that is one of the...
Klonoa, I am so confused of what's going on.
Me too. This is...
Well, it explains why he's using the red mist to begin with, because he's afraid of fighting his own fights.
Yeah, makes me feel bad for him in a way. But not all the way, because he hurt Marcus.
He makes fear, but he's fearful himself.
Exactly. Though, you know, I will try to help him, considering now he's, told me that he's actually scared of me. It makes me want to help him, because...
Oh, I'm not so sure about that, Klonoa. He has been spying on us, so he would be predicting that you would try to do that.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Do be really careful.
Yeah, but I had to be reasonable about this. Like, I can, but it would be risky, so... it's very difficult decisions. Alright, well...
But my project revolving around your DNA tag will be completed, and so I could relax and see my art, and admire, and learn to not be scared.
Well, I'm glad that you're trying to conquer your fears, but... Wait, no!
Klonoa!
I couldn't help it. I was seeing an opening, and I was just trying to help.
I know, and I appreciate that you're trying to help people, but I don't want to be rude, but does he... let's just get back to Felix.
Alright.
Alright, it's been 10 minutes. Now I have to go and make that makeshift reinforcements to go and help them against the red mist. That is just basically, hallucinations. Yeah, this is gonna be a great... Oh, okay.
Hi, Felix. I did the goods. Woohoo.
What happened in there? What?
Yeah, well, it turns out he was scared of me, and
What?
I was trying to help him to, make sure he could go and do good, because I know he was just afraid of me, and he was using his, red mist as a form to make other people scared. Essentially, he can't fight his own fights, and I was just trying to help him, and it's just...
You really do like to help everybody, don't you?
I know, but...
Look, I understand what you're gonna say, but look, the camera crew is back that, that filed the forms and basically said that you did really well and the king would like to see an audience with you, considering
that's really good.
you come from Julius, or we come from Julius, and we basically said, hey, we would like to form an alliance, and lo and behold, we need to do a few more tests, and then we are good to go. So essentially, we got some more stuff to do.
Wait, was this about an evil figure?
We've been taking care of, some weird shadowy figure, individual that was, spreading some fear, mist thing, whatever it was. But essentially, we were going to save the day, and we did.
This is really interesting.
Could you be able to file that in the status reports, basically saying that we saved the, activity center?
I'll gladly file this addition in. You guys are doing, really, really well.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. She's a very nice lady.
Like that, I'll start up my platforming skills again. Is Marcus doing okay?
Yeah, he's recovering.
Oh, that's excellent. I'm glad he's doing all right. Woohoo! They're right there!